The village clung to the desert's edge. Life was a constant struggle for water. Each drop was precious, measured carefully. The villagers survived by following strict rules, sharing their meager resources. Elders monitored the communal well. Every family received a ration, just enough to survive. Waste was forbidden. To spill even a single drop was a grave offense. The desert demanded respect. The villagers understood the delicate balance of their existence. They taught their children to value every drop. It was the only way to survive in this unforgiving land. On the outskirts of the village lived a solitary man. He tended a small garden, a splash of green in the brown landscape. He was known for his diligence and the care he took with his plants. He cherished every drop of water. He collected rainwater in clay pots. He dug channels to direct what little rainfall there was to his thirsty plants. His neighbors marveled at his dedication. He coaxed life from the parched earth. He spoke little but observed much. He understood the language of the desert. He saw the way the wind sculpted the dunes, the way the sun baked the earth. He knew the secrets the desert held close. One scorching summer, the well ran dry. Panic gripped the village. Accusations flew like dust devils. Someone must be stealing water, they whispered. Suspicious eyes turned to the solitary gardener. They remembered his lush garden, his thriving plants. Their fear found a target. Without evidence, they accused him of stealing water, of endangering their lives. They banished him from the village. He tried to explain his methods, his conservation, but fear had deafened their ears. He was cast out, left to the mercy of the desert he understood so well. Despair threatened to engulf him. Section 4. Exile and the Search for Life. He wandered the desolate landscape, his heart heavy. The sun beat down mercilessly. His water pouch dwindled. He knew the signs of dehydration, the way the world shimmered and danced. He followed a flock of birds, their flight a beacon of hope. They led him to a narrow canyon, hidden from view. A spring gurgled from the rock face, its water clear and cool. He drank deeply, his hope rekindled. He explored further, his heart pounding with a growing excitement. The canyon opened into a hidden valley, an oasis lush with vegetation. A stream flowed through it, its banks bursting with life. He had found salvation. Section 5. Oasis of Hope. He spent days exploring the oasis. He found fruit trees laden with ripe fruit, their branches heavy with bounty. The soil was rich and fertile, nourished by the constant flow of water. It was a paradise compared to the harsh desert. He thought of his village, their struggle for survival. He knew he could not keep this discovery to himself. He had been unjustly accused, cast out, but he still cared for his people. He would return and lead them to this haven. He gathered fruits and filled his water pouch. He marked his path carefully, leaving signs only he would recognize. He set off on the long journey back, his heart filled with hope and a new purpose. Section 6. A Promise Fulfilled. He stumbled back into the village, weak and exhausted. He told them of his discovery, of the oasis that promised abundance. At first they were skeptical. They remembered their accusations. But his sincerity, the proof he carried, convinced them. He led them through the desert, following his carefully marked path. When they finally reached the oasis, their joy knew no bounds. They embraced him, their savior. They thanked him for his selflessness, for his forgiveness. The village thrived in their new home. They learned from his wisdom, his respect for the delicate balance of nature. He taught them his methods of conservation, his love for the land. The oasis became a testament to the power of forgiveness and the rewards of selflessness.